Uh, s- so he said that there are five things that matter in life, and the first one is your health. If you don't have your health, nothing else will matter. And anyone who's ever been sick at any point in time will 100% agree with that. Second, he said, what will matter is your relationships with the people that you care for. And I thought that made absolute sense as well. The third thing he said was that uh, you needed just to have a little bit of an upper middle class income. You didn't actually, there wasn't much of a correlation between how much you earned and how much satisfaction you got. And I think there was a famous study done where,
Do you have it?
sorry, I'm just gonna.
It's automatic, isn't it? You can't roll start it.
Yeah, I'm just muting. What had happened here was that there was a very famous survey done where they were looking at what would make people happy. And I think the figure came out to be $70,000 per year. And he said beyond that, there wasn't much of a correlation between happiness and satisfaction. And then he said that the last two are the most important and they need to happen simultaneously. The fourth thing is that you've got to do things that are meaningful to you. And at the same time, you've got to do those things that are meaningful to you and enjoy the process. Because sometimes what we can end up doing is, end up doing those things that are meaningful from a sense of duty and obligation, but not because we enjoy them. And, if we can do those things in such a way that we're doing meaningful things regularly and just enjoying the process. And although he never said it, but, this was my interpretation of that. Don't get attached to the end result. And I think, if you manage to do that, then, you've just figured out, the answer and meaning and purpose of life. So thank you so much for turning up today. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that you've managed to make it for every day for the last 5 days. So, if you guys can all do this, take out your right hand and go like this. So go like this. So good job. Well done. So, there was a mentor of mine that taught me the meaning of commitment. And I must have been 18 when I heard that for the first time, and it had a big impact upon me. And he said, commitment is doing the thing you said you would long after the mood you said it in has left you. I'll repeat that again because it's worth repeating. Commitment is doing the thing you said you would long after the mood you said it in has left you. So we often start things, with a level of commitment, but then, things may waver, and it's being committed in those moments in time and taking action. Okay, so let's get cracking. You guys have done a brilliant job. I've tried to look at as many people's profiles as I've been able to. Okay, I've been looking at, trying to pick out things, as many things that I could that would be useful for everyone. We've seen some major transformations with people, not having banners, not having about sections, not having good profile photos, completely change it. Okay, I think most people have been able to see the document. In case you've not been able to see the document, I'm going to put it in the chat so that you're able to have a look. And many of you have put your before and after photos, so you'll be able to see the kind of transformations that have happened. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which we will do towards the end, and we will see who the winners are. But let's get cracking with some of the things that I found really good. Okay, so Jyotsna, did a great job with changing her background here. And all I would say here is that helping aspiring authors become published authors, that's really good. All I would have done is maybe put it in white reverse, and I would move it up slightly, because in the mobile version, this profile photo comes in the middle. So my question is that, is it optimized for the mobile as well? And a lot of people will actually connect with you on the mobile. So just be aware of that.
Neeraj, can you please share your screen?
Yeah,
Oh,
share the
We
screen,
can't
please.
see.
Yeah.
oh, good. Thank you so much for for mentioning that. Oh gosh. Thank you. Okay. Just, I want to make sure. I'm going to put the chat in a place where I can see it. If you guys can kind of just put in the chat, are you guys able to see now the screen? Yes, yes, okay, perfect. Yes, so Jyotsna had done a great job, and she's really revamped. What I really like, she's got a difficult name to pronounce, and even for me, and LinkedIn is doing something where you're able to record how your name would sound, okay? And some of you may be able to see that this feature, some of you may not be able to see the feature, okay? So it just depends whether they've rolled it out or not. But I'm gonna just play it and hopefully you'll be able to hear it.
Jyotsna Ramachandran. Jyotsna Ramachandran.
Okay, so this is a nice, really cool way of doing it. You can even have your tagline, you know, so she could say Jyotsna Ramachandran, author success coach. So that's another way of branding yourself, okay? Some of the things I really like here, the way she has not only used the divider, the half pipe, but she's also put little icons next to different, you know, so here, you know, see the TEDx speaker, so she's put the microphone, you know, she's the wife of a love guru. I love her husband as well. We're great friends. So, you know, she's put that there. So, you know, I thought she'd done some really nice little things, you know, mom of two. So, you know, she's got that little icon there as well. So these are some really nice little things that I'd seen her do. She's done a great job in terms of the about section and things like that, the services she provides. One thing that I really like is how she's used her featured section, okay? So the featured section, this is like she's got this explainer video about what she does. So, you know, this is really good. She's got an amazing testimonial from Brian Tracy, none other than the Brian Tracy, talking about her publishing. She's got this amazing photo of all the books. She's helped some 500 authors get published. So, you know, I thought she had done the credibility part, explainer videos and all of that really well. So, you know, well done on that. Okay, next, let's come along to Catherine Morales. I hope I pronounced that correctly, and I'm sorry if I haven't. She's done a really good job of how in her logo, Inflection Point Communications, she has a particular green, and you know, she's used that really nicely here. She's got some really nice photos of her, you know, in different, you know, with people receiving awards, you know, things like that. So it's really done very nicely. She's got, you know, she's completely updated her section in terms of, you know, businesses I serve. I like that, you know, the way she's put that together. So it's really well put together. Again, she's got some key things in terms of features, meet me, the communicator, you know, so some nice things there. Just want to make sure maybe you need to have a photo here and then a link. And, if you see, she's got some other things in terms of her past experience there as well. So that's really well done. Martin has done a superb job. So, have you noticed that if you log into, he's put the flame on, and if you log into GeniusU using your LinkedIn profile, then whatever emoji you've used here will suddenly start showing up on your GeniusU platform. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so that's something very nice to do. So again, he's updated his about section and etc. So he's done a fab job here as well. And simple and effective and very clear here, branding consultant. And even if you were viewing this on the mobile, it would be big enough to see. So well done again on that. Okay, Dr. Ross, brilliant. I really love this. Grit, that's part of her brand as well. So this really stands out, the color, the acronym, all of those particular things. And again, Dr. Ross is one of the other people that ended up using multiple emojis, and I love this little one where, from a caterpillar to a butterfly, how cool is that, so really wonderfully put together in that way. Again, what I would say here is that, try and move the banner and put either you want it, and I would say you probably want it on the right-hand side, so that if people were seeing this on the mobile, then, it would look easier to read, okay? She's used the rocket very nicely. I felt there were too many rockets as I went through. So, if we look at Jyotsna, she has a number of different icons she's used, okay? So it just gives that visual variety that's there. So, just don't get too carried away with one type of icon. Okay, this is a great one done by William, and the Renaissance Samurai. So, really well done. And then, his about section, he's done a superb job. One of the things I would really recommend for you guys to see is Will's recommendations. You've just got to read all the amazing things that people have to say about this, really multifaceted man. So, and people have a lot to say. So, it's really quite amazing. So I really loved going through all of these ones here. So, really worth seeing how he has built relationships out there. So well done. Sangeeta. Sangeeta has seen a huge change. The previous one here, you had been able to see maybe in the document that was there, but I think she had quite a change from what her previous one was. I'm not able to right now see, but this has really changed, and this is really nice. The way on the right hand side, she's got the elephants, and then all the different things that she does. And again, someone who's really multifaceted and multi-talented. So, she's again, elephants are her thing, and she's really used it very well. What I would do is here, why it works is a bit too long. So some of these are a bit too long. So I would look to begin to split these up into bullet points or split these up. And, you've got to see some amazing things here. Like she has, like she's done stuff for National Geographic. The president of India has given her an award. So, you kind of, there are too many things written here, and you kind of miss out. And you've got to have these things available in an easy to read format. I mean, look at this. She's been on BBC News, The Guardian, Times, blah blah blah. So all of these are just amazing. So just make sure that visually they're set out in a way which makes it easy to read. Okay, and one of the things, obviously, if you've, I mean, this is great here, the featured, the BBC News side, but is there something whereby there's a photo which has the National Geographic, or you receiving that award from the President of India? All of those little things make a big difference. I love this. Obviously, the National Geographic brand, that really means something amazing. So, again, well done with the transformation. Okay, David is a South African, but has now moved to California. And maybe the timing is not conducive to him, but he's again done a really great job of turning his profile into some really amazing stuff. He's a publisher. He publishes a magazine, and it has some really amazing circulation. I think it goes up to some 810,000 homeowners. Yeah, here we are. So you can see here, it says it goes to a total of 810,000. So, things like that, I would maybe highlight and maybe put a star next to, so that, again, it's easier to read and things like that. So these are some of the things that I would do on that particular front. But again, really good. Okay, great. Pia, again, she's had quite a transformation in terms of how she's done it. Wonderful in terms of other products that she's ended up publishing, books she's ended up publishing. So again, helps her build credibility fast. She's done all the About You section. She's used all the different aspects, the different icons. She's used the relevant hashtags. She's also used it quite well in her experience section. So you can see that. So, well done on that. Okay. Savita, again, done a great job. She's, again, helping. She's very clear about who she's helping, how she's helping them. Maybe if this was straight, it might be easier to read. So that was the only thing, but here you've got your logo, the books for extra credibility. Who do you help? How do you help them? Very nice. So well done with that. Again, the About You section has been put there, very clear about who she works with, so heavy construction equipment, IT solutions, health food companies. She's used the featured section well. Again, just make sure that this particular document that you've used, which is a Google Doc, has an image that will then show up in the right way here. So these are just some of the things to do. And, she's already got a huge network, 8,000 people. So, this will help you really get in front of them in the right way. So well done. I love the little, 3-leaf clover. So well done. Sue's done a wonderful job. One of the things I wanted to show here, she's got this little catchphrase, find the hidden value in your business, and she's able to help people do that. She's updated her about section in a wonderful way, and she did something which helps people know what she's up to as well. And I just wanted to show you, some of you may have this available, some of you may not have this available, but you can see this is the open for business hashtag. And especially when you have updated your LinkedIn profile, then this is a great one to do, okay? And it lets people know, and then, LinkedIn will start sending you notifications, saying that, people are looking for those particular services. So that's, again, really nicely done here. So well done with that. Okay, next. Johanna's seen a huge transformation. She's put together this wonderful background banner. And she's very specialist, Spanish lecturer and Spanish for the coffee industry. And it's wonderful how, that imagery she's put together, in terms of the coffee beans, the coffee tasting, someone here, in the coffee fields, maybe meeting the farmer, maybe a buyer and the farmer meeting, seeing the ripe coffee berries, it's again, really nicely done, check the little coffee cup here, so some really nice things here. Again, although this is brief, just the way in which she has used the space, used the icons, again, very nicely done. So, well done. Again, the featured has been used very nicely. So, cool, really well done. Now that open for business, sorry, I want to put this kind of in the chat. Some of you may have this available, others may not be having this available. So just look out for it. You can just click on the link and have it open, and then, whenever it is, then make sure you use it in the right way. Moritz did a beautiful job. He's got a very amazing looking background picture, but there's some really cool things he has done, particularly in his experience section. And I wanted to highlight his experience section. So he has this, he's a mastermind philosopher for agile business leaders, okay? And very nicely put, what does he stand for? So they're very clear about who he stands for. Then what does he offer, with the specific links to how people can get there? How do we do it? And again, not just a whole barrage of bullet points, but he's used the visual variety. I love how he's used this little diamond here, and he's very clear. So recommendations, plus he's used the featured, so he's used the featured in, a number of places within his, so across the various experience sections that he has. So, and you can see how he's even used the different icons. So I really thought he had put all of these little things together brilliantly well. And he's got some really amazing featured things as well. Some of it were, I think, in Dutch, so I wasn't too sure what they said, but they certainly had powerful imagery, and you can see like this, the eye and the way it's done the last ebook you'll ever need to read. Isn't that an amazing headline? So, really nicely done. So, well done on that. Lisania did a beautiful job as well. So, again, look at the way in which she helps, and it goes so well. International networker, and then here she's got the globe, and she's based in Africa, so she's used that particular part of the globe, and she's got the shaking hands. So I thought that was really nice. She's got her logo, what she does, helping entrepreneurs sense ideal networking connections. All I would have done is slightly different, is just move the logo perhaps to the left, so that it's just above your name. And then this particular part where, who is it that you help and how you help them, I would have moved it up because it's easier to read on the background that's there. It's a little bit, the background here, I can't read sense as well as I could if it was perhaps up here. So, that's the change. And then, look at her about section, just wonderfully put again, she's put this nice little icon, and it just helps with the visual variety, the different colors, ready to talk, so all those little things, very nicely done, well done. I mean, that's been a massive, and you'll be able to see her before and after on that main Google Doc, and you'll see that it's changed dramatically. Okay, now, if you guys start doing all these things right, then what will happen is that a lot more people will want to check you out, and you're able to actually see profile views. Okay, and I'm gonna just drop this in the chat so that you can check this out. Okay, and I would measure this. So just like with the SSI, you want to just be measuring this maybe every week. You just want to have a look at and seeing what it is, what's happening. And also, if anyone actually comes to your profile, then I suggest you end up connecting with them if they look like they might be someone within your target market, etc. So this is a nice way, and I generally send them a little message, which says, like say if I was messaging Sean, saying, hey Sean, I noticed you viewed my profile recently. I'm curious, what made you want to check me out? I'd love to connect with you. Just simple, polite, and just lets people know that you are, keeping a track. So it's really nice. The other cool thing is it even tells you, like where have these people been working for, and what sort of like titles do they have? How did they find you, etc. So some really interesting stats you can get. Now, obviously, LinkedIn want to upsell you. So they'll say, if you want more information, like say, if you want to know all the people who viewed your profile, then you sign up for the LinkedIn Premium. Okay. Or LinkedIn Sales Navigator or something like that. Okay. So just gonna come back to people. Please forgive me if I haven't, for some reason, shown your profile. Nothing against you. I haven't had time to go through each and every one of them. I just wanted to give people an idea for a cross section, of them. Hang on, I want to quickly just show Melissa's, because Melissa had also had a major kind of turnaround. She, completely changed her photo. She's done a great job with the little sunflower, and it goes very nicely with her, Happy Factory kind of brand, and then helping, corporate leaders create happy human experiences. So very nicely done as well. So all good there. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. So I hope this has been good so far. How have the 5 days been? Is it good? Not good? Too much? Too little? Could have done more? I'm always one for constant and never-ending improvement. So in case you feel that I could have done something, whatever it is, better, then please let me know, because this is not the last time I'm going to be doing one of these.
Neeraj,
yes, Ruby.
I think you've done a great job. I've really appreciated it. I do have a question about the banner, because I attempted to do, I mean, I did make a shot at it, but
Yes.
the thing is that
Yes.
when it uploaded onto LinkedIn,
Yes.
it looked as if it slid all the way, and then my photo ended up ending in the middle and obscuring something else. And I don't understand. I did it in Canva and then
Yes.
switched it over.
Yes.
Is there something I need to know that I wasn't doing correctly?
Okay, let me just show you my, I'll answer that quickly. In the
Thank you.
meantime, if you guys can just type into the chat as well, in case there's any other things, so that I can come to you. Now, take for example, if you look at, I'm going to share my screen, because I have probably stopped sharing the screen. Give me a second so that I can just show you how you can make sure it's showing up in the right way. So what we want to do is we want to go to the profile, and then when we come to the profile, on the top right hand side of the banner, you will see a little pencil icon. So you want to click on this, and then what happens is that it allows you to end up changing things, zoom in, zoom out, things like that. Now, if you've used the right proportions from Canva, then you shouldn't have to do much. But if those are not kind of done correctly, then you may have to do something. So that may help you with some adjustments.
I had that wasn't the issue. That looked fine. I transferred it over, but the actual other photograph on LinkedIn, the other pic there, just seemed to be in the. It didn't matter every time and it's when it's narrow on the side, like you've shown here. It's okay when it's on the page of about or whatever, but as soon as it shows up in this part, that photo, like of you there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where you've got to go.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Oh yeah.
I
clicked
on it, nothing happened.
Yeah. So you've got to do it from this particular, so next to your add profile section.
Nothing
and then
happened.
there's a little pencil icon.
Yep.
You click on that, and then inside that, it's not as easy to see, but just next to the photo, just underneath there, there's another pencil icon.
Oh, that's what got it.
Yeah, so it's not always easy to navigate that.
Great, thank you.
Neeraj, would you mind just looking at my profile banner as well? I know I didn't finish the complete homework, but
I have not seen that. Bash. Okay, nice. Bash smart terms, and then together we build the future. Who are we together with, and what sort of future are we building? So I'm just not so sure about that.
That's all in a about section, but that needs to be updated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that will help more.
Yeah.
And so I think you haven't had a chance to update.
Yeah, the profile, the about section is done, but I just need to upload that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So
and in terms of where I have my name and then I put down the legacy, humanity, and purpose, does that make sense, or It shouldn't be there.
No, I'm not sure about that one.
Okay.
So I would have it much more focused upon who is it that you want to attract. And I think you're into some sort of smart home and home automation and
Property, yeah.
property. So then I would, put it relevant to that.
No problem. Thanks for that.
Okay. Okay, I'm just kind of sorry. I'm reading the. I'm being quiet because I'm reading the chat. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Good. Awesome. Okay. Very good. I appreciate it. But look, I hope we are all connected on LinkedIn. If we haven't yet connected, then please do, and please email me. I'm going to just put my direct email. So if you feel that I missed something or I could have done something better, then please send me a mail direct. And don't feel you have to end up editing anything. Just give me direct feedback. That's the best kind. Okay. Jacqueline, there was a point in time where I saw that you had updated your photo and everything, and suddenly when I looked again, things were no longer updated. So now I didn't know whether I went to the right one or I didn't. So I didn't end up.
I did just update it. I didn't realize I should have put it on the. I was sitting there going, oh no. I was quickly doing it while you were talking, so you can have a quick look. But I'm fairly new, so it's not as slick and beautiful.
No, that's okay. We're all on our own journey. Lynn, I had a look at yours, really well done as well, Lynn Man, and you've done a really good job as well. I loved how you used the key and how you've used your photo. I'm going to just look at that. And Jacqueline, let me see if I can find yours. Just give me a second. I didn't have it up because Jacqueline, can you just share for a moment on the chat? Then it'll be easier for me because somehow we may or may not be connected.
You mean my LinkedIn page?
Yeah, your LinkedIn profile page, please. Oh. And Lynn, if you could do the same, please, as well, that would be good. If you could put it in the chat, then I can just quickly put yours up on the screen as well.
Did you want me to do an actual live or do a screenshot of it, Neeraj?
No, just take the URL and share it in the chat, and then I will click on it, so then it shows up.
Okay, I'll give it to you in a second.
Yeah, okay. Because for some reason, I'm not able to find you, Jacqueline. Or maybe there are quite a few Jacquelines. Okay. Okay, in the meantime, let's do this. I'm going to share my screen, and what we will do is we will.
I put it in, Neeraj.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, it's just opening up. Okay, very good. Alrighty, okay. So I'll give you some quick feedback on this. Yes, okay. You had a lovely little photo here. It's gone. A few smiling away. So, please.
I don't know where that's gone, Neeraj.
please put that, but, again, you've done a great job of, using multiple emojis. I like that. It just highlights your expertise and experience. This particular font, I'm not so sure about. Just use a font which will be easier to read. I like all the things that you're doing, and I think it's placed in the right place. But, if we can just make sure that it's worked upon. You've done a great job in terms of the about section as well. So you used some different emojis there, and I like that. I like the where you've seen me, and on Facebook. And on Facebook, I would actually put your little Facebook link here as well. So in case people want to connect with you on Facebook, then that might be, if you're open to that, or if you have a Facebook business page, then that would be a link perhaps to have there. So okay, so that would be the thing. Okay, now.
Thank you.
Not sure if Lynn, we've been able to get some sharing from Lynn. Lynn, yes, very nice. Good. I'm just sharing that. I'm opening it up. I really like her, the background. It's a really strong background. I like how the logo here comes across, how, she's got her photo, and then, here, it's kind of a slightly different photo, but, it's comes across very well. Give your money purpose. Make your business count, so, it would make me think, would want to make me click on finding out more. And again, she's used some changes. Again, use a few more icons, emojis, that will help. Okay, so really well done on that. Okay, let's come to who are our winners. So we have this wheel, and I'm gonna spin it, and give me a second. I'm gonna kind of I have to spin it. There will be 3 winners, and remember, we have the one prize is the webcam. So you will get that Logitech C930 webcam, and then the other 2 prizes are the marketing autopilot formula. Da, da, da. Wow. Woohoo. So David Prichet gets the webcam. Congratulations. So awesome. I will remove him now from the drawer. Okay, awesome. Well done. And let's kind of spin it again. Marketing autopilot formula. Who gets this? William Reed. Woohoo! Way to go. Well done. So you get the marketing autopilot formula. Awesome, well done. So I will give you access to that on my particular platform via email. So we'll make sure we have the right email. Okay, awesome. Now, the last one. Let's see who's in it. And Sue Jackson. Awesome. Congratulations, guys. So that's the second winner. Okay, awesome. It's been a lot of fun. I hate goodbyes, so hopefully it's not a goodbye. I hope we will remain connected. This particular cool thing, I saw someone else doing it online and I thought I would share it. It's called the Wheel of Names. So I'm going to put it in the wheelofnames.com. Yeah, that's a really cool site. So check it out. Awesome. So if you finish all parts of the LinkedIn micro school, then it does ask you for a review. If you haven't yet left a review, please do leave me a review. I know you will become busy thereafter. So, I'd like to make sure that you get that in. And we've had some really good ones already. And I've ended up sharing those. And there's another, there should be another link that comes. And in case you don't get that particular link, there's something I wanted to share with you, and I will share this on the chat. And there's a small 6-minute video which helps you understand how LinkedIn fits into the digital marketing strategy. And this is how I end up using it to help me generate high value clients. So I kind of had covered this, but this gives a succinct version here, which you can then come to. Okay, so awesome. Let's do this. I'm going to stop sharing. Can we do one last day today? Can we do the wave? So if we can all do the wave, awesome. If I can have all the cameras on, please. And we all do the wave. Awesome. Thank you so much. Brilliant. I'm going to just make sure I get the second page as well. Okay, just continue to, because we've got so many people. Yeah. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Stay in touch, please. And let's continue. This is the beginning of the journey, not the end. You didn't do all this hard work, just to leave it and go, oh, okay, I'm done now. Networking is a contact sport. And, if you don't make contact, nothing's going to happen thereafter. Okay, so have fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a level of excitement that I do, with regard to networking and LinkedIn and social media that I have. Hopefully, I've kind of managed to transfer a little bit of that madness and fun and passion to you and given you a skill set, a tool set, which helps you confidently move forward. So thank you so much. Awesome, guys. Take good care.
Thank you, Neeraj.
Thank you, Neeraj.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.